Thank you for joining me today. My name is Christa. I'm from Mommy Knows Best.
So the main topic that we wanted to talk about today was mental health and trying to conceive. Now going from stay-at-home mom to being this instant mom, sharing very everyday stories, how do you deal with the feeling of needing to be perfect? Concerns about when moms go back to work and, the fear of their milk production going down.
You know what? It's so normal and so many people go through it. So if they can just, check a box and open up that door to start talking about it, and that really helps.
I think that's great that you took that as you're calling that to help so many women. So true what you're saying. Everyone has their own journey and you don't have to be perfect. I can only imagine how scary something like that would be, just not knowing and seeing your baby in pain. I'm sure it was such a relief to find out okay, there's something that I can do now. I'm really excited for today's guest. We have Brenna Lansden back, and she's a breastfeeding counselor, and she's going to talk all about your top breastfeeding questions.
And today we have a very exciting guest. Her name is Becca Martinez, and you might recognize her. She was a castmate from The Bachelor, but these days she is tackling motherhood as a new mom of a cute little girl.
I'm here today with Amanda, and she's going to be talking all about nutrition while you're pregnant and for postpartum as well. So thank you. And I'm here today with Jessica, who is a fertility coach, and through her own struggles with fertility, decided she wanted to help many women that were trying to conceive be able to do that. Today we have Elizabeth Presta, and she is a doula and the host of the podcast Miraculous Mamas. And so I was so intrigued by your transformation, for one, and second of all, just your positive words of encouragement, the way you encourage women, and just how you carry yourself on social media. And I'm here today with Amelia Lewis, and she's going to be talking all about breastfeeding and food allergies and just kind of her journey through discovering this as well.
So if you could have a billboard made today where you could share one tip with moms everywhere, what would you have on it?
And you are enough in this moment, and you will be enough tomorrow, and things will shift and evolve, but you are always enough.
It takes a village, and if you see a mama in need and a baby in need, ask them if they want help, or go ahead and jump in and help them in any way you can, because at the end of the day, sometimes the smallest act of kindness can make someone's day.
I think we as women, we're so vulnerable when it comes to life. I feel like there's all this pressure on us that we've got to be perfect, the whole scenario. We got to have the perfect labor, the perfect baby, the perfect experience, and it's not going to go as planned. No matter how much you try to set it up, have a birth plan, have all the things in order, it's probably not going to go that way.
You really do go through this rebirth, and that just because the baby is born doesn't mean that everything doesn't change with you. And it starts from the minute you give birth. From that minute on, your emotions are crazy, your hormones are crazy, everything changes inside of you, in and out, physically, emotionally, mentally, the list goes on, and you don't realize how much of an impact it really has on you. And even if you're the strongest woman in the world, you still need support.
I would say do what's right for you, because again, going back to even my home births and stuff like that, I did the research and I chose what was best for me. And I think that's where a lot of the mom shaming and where people get really confused is they look for other people's opinions to tell them what to do, what feels natural and what feels right to me, and what works with my lifestyle.
Take it one day at a time. I think it's really important to focus on the small victories each day, as opposed to thinking too far ahead in the future of things that you cannot control.
Trust your instinct. You're feeling particular about something, listen to it. Don't ignore it. Follow it through. Trust your instinct, definitely.
Being a mom is a thankless job sometimes, and it's easy to feel gosh, no one really sees that. So if you can just spread that little bit of kindness and help when you can, if you see a mom struggling, just try to support one another, because at the end of the day, we're women and we're strong, and we all did the same thing. We grew amazing little human beings in our body, and we need to help each other.
You are deserving and whatever you need at that time. So either you are deserving of being heard, you are deserving of a break sometimes, you're deserving of some help, you're deserving of recognition of how hard your job is, just that you are deserving, because being a mom is often a thankless job.
You are not alone. You are not alone. No matter what you're going through, you are not alone. Whether it is depression, anxiety, difficult conceiving, you are not alone. You are not. Reach out. Reach out, because there's so many women out there who are in the same boat as you or have been there, and they want to lift you up. They want to pull you up from the ground. So the message on the billboard would say, again, you are not alone.
Always be open about your struggles with the people that you love. Mm-hmm. And I know it can be hard to be vulnerable sometimes, like especially with other moms where you kind of don't want to admit things you're struggling with. But I think if you're the first one to open up with the hard times you're having, that leaves a safe space for other people to open up to you too. So be honest about your struggles.
Long term, those are going to be the things that you're going to remember, and even those moments are going to be something that those are memories that no one can take away from you. So just enjoy it.